I never thought I'd say this, but I am moving back to Zimbabwe. I'm excited, nervous, and learn. All right, guys, I've been in South Africa from 2010. I came as a student, and it's been fun times. Got a job, made friends, got a job, lost a job, started an online business, got hitched, met new friends. It's a lot, guys. South Africa has been good to me, but I think it's time I said bye, simply because, well, I'm a woman and I can do whatever I want. I can hear rukuvute rwangu ruchindishedza. My umbilical cord is like, you gotta come home. Speaking of that, guys, I did ask my mom, like, hey, where did you put my umbilical cord? This was after I read, those Chinua Achebe, Charles Mungoshi novels, and they make you want to be in touch with your roots, with who you are. My mom's like, girl, please. I flushed that thing down in the toilet when I was still a student nurse in Gwanda. I'm like, what? Maybe this is the reason why I'm not rich. Flushing my umbilical cords. Anyway, guys, as usual, we've got notes that I keep on track. You guys know I talk a lot. I am planning on moving back to Zimbabwe. I don't want to say I'm retiring because, yeah, bills still gotta be paid in Zimbabwe. But I just feel like right now it's the right move for me. And also, South Africa will always be here. Like, I've been here for so long. If it doesn't work out in Zim, I feel like I can always come back. So that's that. The notes, guys. Let's start with people's reactions to that decision. My husband is of the happy wife, happy life situation. So, yeah, he just goes with the flow. Bless him. My sister thinks I'm romanticizing Zimbabwe because, guys, each time when I'm at home, I do have so much fun. It's like I'm a child again. My sister's like, that's the problem. When you're at home, it's just for like 2 weeks tops and everything's rose. It's like you're on vacation. You're taking vacation feelings and trying to making them real life. They don't exist. So I'm hoping she is wrong. I'm hoping my sister is wrong. When you're at home, you sadza aerobic every day. Like somebody cooks. It doesn't matter who's providing. At this point, I'm the one that has to make sure that there's food on the table. Life is just guys, I become a child again, if that makes sense. Plus the community, the family vibes in Zimbabwe is unmatched. I don't know, maybe I've struggled or failed to build my own community, but in Johannesburg it's quite tough when everyone thinks of Joburg as a place to work. So yes, I have friendships, yes, but everybody is trying to make money, save money, build a family, build a career, on the go. And everyone seems to be working towards December where they can go home to their own home. So it's like, I'm not sure, guys, but anyway, and my parents are very excited about this, as well as my in-laws. So now, guys, remember I did talk about how going back home, being home, but now we've got a problem. I did tell you guys that I now have my own family. So realistically, going back to being my mother's child and having my dad is my financier, it's not possible anymore. I know myself, guys. I'm not the best guest. I'm, dare I say it, quarter to lazy. I don't wake up on time. I can even show you a message from my mother. Like, she knows. I think I'll just drive her crazy. So I wouldn't want to bring that drama to another person's house. With those complications, I am forced to have my own dwelling in Zimbabwe, which then, sometimes I'm like, South Africa is expensive, but I don't know, guys. Zim cost, if there's anyone that has moved from South Africa back to Zimbabwe, guys, let me know. Is it more expensive to live in Zimbabwe or in South Africa or anywhere else you've been? Like, I just want to know. I've done a bit of research on my own, and I think if I can keep my cost to a minimum, live off the land, maybe I can make it. But speaking of living off the land, guys, I did grow up on a plot. It was did I ever help my dad with the weeding, growing of maize? No. I didn't even have a veggie patch a veggie patch. And here I am talking about living off the land. Guys, when I'm at home, my mom has got so many chickens. Right now we even have goats, sheep, goats, stroke. I don't know sure which it is, goats or sheep. I don't remember me actively participating in the chores around that. If I did, it was grudgingly. So I'm chalking it up to teenagehood, me just being a lazy teenager, and also it not being my stuff. I'm hoping when it's my stuff, I'll be more invested in it. I don't know, guys. It's like we're having this chat where I've already made the decision. I am going back to Zimbabwe, but I'm like trying to rationalize and think this through and everything. But let us go back to the notes. Why am I moving? South Africa is now expensive. I think rentals are expensive. Food used to be so cheap in South Africa. It's just the same price as them now anyway. I do work remotely. My husband works remotely as well. So we're just in South Africa for vibes at this point. And I do miss my family. Like, oh my goodness. I could go to lengths regarding that. And I did mention Johannesburg is so busy for me. I do want to mention things about family. It goes deeper than just my mom and dad. It also is church, you know. I have gone to numerous churches in South Africa. I'm Adventist, and I've gone to a lot of churches, and I can just never feel like I'm at home. I just don't feel like I'm at home. I don't think it's the language barrier, because like the church I used to go to, I don't want to say its name, it had like strong Shona speakers. Some of the services were in English, but some of the songs, hymnals and whatever, strong Zimbabwean Shona community. But I don't know, I just couldn't, or maybe it's me not letting go of my childhood. I don't know, guys, let me know. There's just something to be said about home. With that said, she is going back home, and I will be building a house, small structure for me to live in, just to, number one, have somewhere to sink in my own roots, have my own traditions, also to cut down costs. Rentals are expensive in Zimbabwe. For like a decent cottage, a decent apartment, a decent house, full house to rent, very expensive. Plus I also like the idea of stability. I want the transition to be as smooth as possible. I think that's really what it is. And also the money I've kind of like saved so that it goes to something tangible. And also, yeah, that's about it, guys. I miss home. I've decided to go home. If it doesn't work out for me, yeah, you guys will be the first to know. But the good news is more content. I know this channel is meant for, or was meant for, jobs, but guys, YouTube is slow, right? If I post a job lead here, you guys will start seeing the video like 3-4 days later, and that job is already taken up. Now, if you're looking for a job, remote work, on-site work in South Africa, all of that, join my newsletter, go to my website, leanfito.com. I'll put all the links in the description box. Follow me on Twitter, on TikTok. On TikTok, the content is not changing. We will be doing job leads, all of that. But for long form content, the next video will be episode 1 of me moving back to Zim. I am doing a building series, so if you want to see the cost of building a small house, which is step 1 of me moving to Zim, timelines as to when I'm going back, I'm not so sure, but I'm hoping December 2025 I'll be at home. But anyway, we are having episode 1 of project 80 squares, because that's how big the little cottage is, just 80 square meters. So I'll be giving you guys everything legal, what you need, costs, all of that. And remember, you are amazing. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Until next time.